Episode 72. You are not the body. If you have watched episode 71, you will be using your mental faculty, rationality, and logic to ask who you are on a human level. But in real truth, who you are is actually not the human, but the soul that is operating a vessel, which is the human body, as you grow with it, to actually experience the human world, the human realm, the human plane, to have an experience here to work out our things, play our roles, and experience whatever we want here within the human world. You are actually a soul, which is a fraction of your higher self, which is another fraction of the divine, the source, the oneness, the prime creator, the universe. Doesn't matter which label you're gonna give it. I'm sure in your search of spirituality, you would heard this term of you are a multidimensional and electromagnetic being. And I can assure you that is true, because that's the actual reality that powers who you are and powers everything that we see, feel, hear, touch, and sense, as in your five senses and all the extra senses, because this is all working within this hologram, this world, this magnificent light show. Modern science know it as quantum physics or quantum mechanics. We discovered this branch of science more than 100 years ago. It is part of the digital revolution. It is why we have transistor, which makes up different chips that we use in our electric devices. For example, this camera that I'm recording, our smartphone, our cameras, our laptops, our servers, our AI, or the MRI machine imaging, laser, LED light. All of it come from a deeper understanding from knowing quantum mechanics and how the intrinsic property actually works. So we can actually manipulate it to create different technologies. So coming back, your body is a vessel that you as a soul is driving. If you can open your mind a bit and see this in a wider perspective, this is not the only form, the only vehicle that you can actually drive. Just imagine, you can incarnate into a cat, a dog, a horse, a rabbit, a cockroach, a bee, or maybe an off-world being. We call them alien, extraterrestrial, ET, that just incarnate into a different realm, planet, plane that is alien to us. As in, they might look humanoid or they might not, or they might not have any body at all. It's just different vehicle or different form that we incarnate into in order to gain a certain experience that only that form can have. Only that form will give you a certain perspective and understanding from that viewpoint alone. That's why Source fractalizes itself into multiple, so we can all have our own fun, grow, expand, and feed all the experiences back to the source itself. I would like to say you are a multi-dimensional and electromagnetic being who is infinite and eternal. You can never die, you can never stop existing, you have free will, you are sovereign, but since we came here, we actually need to cover up a lot of different things that we know who we are. This is known as the veil. If you can't cover yourself up, limit your power, limit all the incarnation you have and have been experiencing or is experiencing right now in parallel life, you cannot really focus within this life alone. You have all the disturbances, all the wound, all the trauma, all the neurological issue of physical pain of other past life seeping through within this life. I'm very sure that you would not want something like this from your past life coming through in the present life. You would want focus within this this life. So you can actually literally enjoy whatever this life is, or the lesson that you are trying to learn within this life, or the roles that you are trying to play for others and for yourself as well. So my friend, the veil is just a temporary cover up of who you are, the real essence of your vibration. But you have the choice of actually awakening once again who you are and remembering all of it right now. Because you have free will, you have sovereignty. If you have the chance to actually watch this, then your soul is actually asking you to remember once again, to wake up to who you really are, which is a fractal of the divine. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.